can imagine, big concern, I-84 in the Gorge. That area is known for those strong winds and ice.
All right, the folks there, they're hardy. They know what to do. But tonight we're learning ODOT is considering closing it down if it gets too bad. Our Chris Holmstrom, he joins us live from Troutdale, where it's always interesting.
Yeah, Dan and Jennifer, the wind's really starting to pick up. The biggest concern is from right here in Troutdale all the way up to Hood River. Now, I spoke to ODOT. They tell me crews have been de-icing the roads. The next step will be sand. Now, if the storm's as bad as we think it will be, they'll have no choice but to close I-84. It's a beautiful sight to see, the Columbia River Gorge in December. Strong winds forming whitecaps in the river and freezing temps causing part of the falls to be frozen.
It's just unmatched anywhere else.
But the road to get there can be extremely dangerous. Just ask Jesse Winger.
It was fine for the most part.
He was driving just a couple miles east of the falls.
I just wasn't prepared for the ice around the corner. And
that's when his car slid right into the ditch.
I was just trying to make it as good as it could be. I mean, it wasn't going to end up great either way, but just trying to keep from hitting the trees.
It's situations like this that are keeping this tow truck company busy, and the Corbett School District closed.
There's a lot of black ice, and it's easy to underestimate the roads.
Gina Kalberg grew up in the area and says it was common for school to be canceled.
There are places that the buses cannot get to because of the ice. It's just too much of a hassle, and so they consider that when closing down the school.
Regardless of the elements, not everyone will stay off the road, but this trucker has some sound advice for you if you're willing to take that chance.
You know, everybody needs to just slow down, stop being in such a big hurry. Too many accidents, too many people not making a home because of it.
And great advice right there. Now, conditions are expected to get worse as the night goes on, so if you don't need to drive through the gorge, your best bet is to wait until this storm passes. Reporting live from Troutdale, I'm Chris Holmstrom for KOIN 6 News.
Well, other good advice there. If you don't have to drive, don't.
Right. As we said, Hood River could really be impacted by all this ice. Already after-school activities canceled for the Hood River School District. The Columbia Gorge Community College also canceled activities.
We sent our Joseph Dames out to Hood River to find out just how the city is getting ready.
Well, anticipating ice accumulation all across I-84 and Hood River smack dab right in the middle of what could be a dangerous situation specifically for those roads. So I came out here to Hood River to see how they're preparing. It's been a busy day.
Our crews are the ones that are out there that are trying to make it safe.
Trucks in and trucks out for Hood River County Public Works as they prepare for a possible ice event. I talked to Public Works Director Michael Dewan about being ready.
Our crews are out right now monitoring the roads
for the ice.
We do use sand, the cinders. We sometimes use a de-icer, mag chloride, for lighter ice or thinner ice, but for what we're expecting, probably sand's going to be our best tool, and you kind of wait for it to start to fall and put the sand out and just kind of try to stay on top of it and keep the road safe.
A dry afternoon left time for last-minute trips to the grocery store for people to stock up before the storm. ODOT's Don Hamilton says entering and leaving areas like Hood River is going to be tough. It may be impossible if they have to close the interstate.
The first closure that we will do if there's a problem is going to be the Gorge. It's going to be Interstate 84 itself. And that's the one that we're going to be watching very, very carefully. It's a very heavily traveled road, got a lot of freight and commerce on there, and the potential for problems.
Measures to make sure drivers are safe, and Hamilton says it's an event we have to be ready for.
This forecast is not a little thing. They're like a half an inch, 3/4 inch of ice. It's a lot of ice.
So moving forward, the best advice is to just stay off the roads if you can. Reporting in Hood River, Joseph Dames, KOIN 6 News.